everyone, welcome to this Python for Data Science series. If you have ever been curious about how companies analyze social media trends, how doctors use AI to predict disease, or how meteorologists forecast hurricanes, you are about to learn it all in this video. We will cover what data science is, how machine learning fits into data science, why Python is widely used for data science, and how to set up your system to start coding. So let's get started. In this video, you will learn what is data science, how does machine learning fits into data science, and why Python for data science. Okay. And next we will make setup of Python and Jupyter notebook, and we will write our first Python program. So let's start with the big question, that what is data science? So data science is the field of analyzing data to uncover insights and solve real world problems. We have to understand the data, and to find useful information from that data, this data science field is required. We'll clean the data, we'll analyze the data, and then we can make better decisions from that data. And this is what done with the help of data science. Think of it like solving a puzzle using numbers, charts, and computer programs. So those all things are only that it comes in the data science. Now, why is it important? It helps businesses, governments, and research makers to make informed decisions. So these are some of the examples that where this data science fields are being used also. So examples are like in wildlife conservation. Data scientists use satellite images to track an endangered species and predict poaching activities. Okay. Next, in sports analytics, teams analyze players' movements and biometrics to optimize training and prevent injuries. So that is also a use that where data science is being used. In agriculture, it is also being used. Okay, farmers use weathers and soil data to predict the best time to plant a crop for maximum yield. So many of the fields are there where data science is being used. Now imagine a scientist tracking tiger populations using satellite images, or a football team predicting injuries using AI. So that's data science in action. Let's move on to the next question, that how machine learning fits into data science. Many people confuse data science and machine learning. So let's break it down with a unique example. So machine learning versus data science. So what data science is? It involves collecting, cleaning, analyzing, and visualizing the data, whereas machine learning, it is a subset which allows systems to learn from data and make predictions without being explicitly programmed. And to that only, what is artificial intelligence? Let's understand that also. It is a broader concept where machines perform human-like tasks. So artificial intelligence and machine learning are also different, as well as data science is also different. These three concepts are different from one another. So example, we'll understand it with the example. Like imagine you wear a smartwatch that tracks your diet, activity, and sleep. A machine learning model can analyze this data and recommend a personalized meal plan to improve your health. So this is how machine learning turns raw data into actionable insights. Now, why to learn Python for data science? Now you might be wondering, why do we use Python for data science? There are so many programming languages out there, like R is there, Java, and even SQL. But why Python? Python has become the undisputed king of data science. So let me tell you why. Python is easy to learn. Okay, easy to read. It is high level language. So first, Python is one of the easiest programming languages to learn. It reads almost like plain English. Just look at this simple code snippet. Like you will understand this program, okay? temperature, we have assigned the value to the temperature, that is 30. Okay, so we have took a variable, we have assigned the value to it, that is 30. So we know that temperature is equals to 30. Then we have give the condition. Conditions are also simple. Okay, if temperature is greater than 30, then what it should print like it is hot outside, stay hydrated. It is showing us the message. This message will be printed. So if the actual temperature is 30 or greater than 30, then it will print as it's hot outside, stay hydrated. Elif or means like the temperature is less than 15, then what it will print, it's cold outside, wear warm clothes. So that is the condition it is showing us. Like if our temperature, not ours, like but if temperature is less than 15, then it will print like this message. Or what it is going to print means like if the temperature is not satisfying between this greater than 30 condition or less than 15 condition also, means like temperature is in between 30 to 15, then what it is going to print, it will print the weather is nice and comfortable. So this is the temperature that we can handle, like between 30 and 15. So that is why the weather is nice and comfortable. So this code snippet is too simple to understand and it is written in the Python. So that is why we can understand Python language very easily. It's just like we are just reading some of the English sentences. Even if you have never coded before, you can guess what this code checks, right? So that is why only Python makes our life easy, especially for beginners. That is why most of the time it is also said that if you are beginner in the coding, then you can start with the Python. Then your Python is your go-to option. Now next we will understand about Python libraries. The real reason Python dominates data science is its incredible libraries. Libraries are pre-written code that saves our time. Instead of writing complex algorithms from scratch, we can use Python libraries like these. These are some of the Python libraries like Pandas, scikit-learn, matplotlib, NumPy, Seaborn. So these are pre-written code. If we just install them and then work with it, then also it will save most of our time. So NumPy, it is used for numerical calculations, like handling big numbers calculations. So in that cases we are going with the NumPy. Pandas is for working with the real world data sets like Excel, but it is way more powerful than that. Okay, matplotlib and Seaborn are for data visualizations, means like if you want to do basic plottings, then we can go with the matplotlib. And Seaborn, if you want some of more advanced things than matplotlib, then we can go with the Seaborn option. Scikit-learn is for machine learning to train the models and make predictions. So in that cases we are going with this scikit-learn. So within just few lines of code, you can analyze thousands of rows of data, create graphs, and even train AI models. That's why Python is first choice for data science. Now it is used by many top companies worldwide. And if you're wondering whether Python is just for beginners, no. Major companies like Google, Facebook, Tesla, and Netflix rely on Python for their data science and AI projects. If they trust it, then we can too, right? Alright, now that we know why Python is best choice, let's get it on our system. For that, what we have to do? Before we start coding, we need to install Python in our system. And trust me, this is super easy. There are two ways to do it, depending on what works best for you. Option 1 is we can install Python manually. To install Python manually, what you have to do is you just have to go on python.org. On your browser, you will go on your python.org. So when you will come on your browser, you will type there Python and click enter. Here you can see that this interface will open in front of you, and here you can see that we have all the things present over here. Here this is downloads option, and when you will come in this, you can see the latest version for your system, whatever it is, you can see it. For right now 3.1, 3.2 is the latest version. you just have to click on this download, and then downloading process will get started. Once it will get downloaded, in your downloads folder there will be a folder or a file. So what you have to do is you just have to double click on that, and then your installation process will get started. You just have to follow the commands, and then installation will also get started. So that is the thing. But now as we are learning Python for data science, so what we can do is we have some different trick to install. And if you have installed it properly, then what you can do it, you can go on your command prompt, and there you can write as py space hyphen hyphen version or python space hyphen hyphen version. If it will show you the version here, you can see this version. If you can if that command is being executed properly, it is not showing any error, then congratulations, you have installed Python in your system. Okay, but wait, there's an even better way for data science. Instead of installing Python alone, we can install Anaconda, which comes with Python and all the important data science libraries pre-installed. So what you have to do for that, you just have to go on your browser and type there Anaconda download, or anaconda.com also you can type there. Then click on this first link. Yes, you can see the things present over here. Just click on free download, and then it will start getting downloaded. So whatever your system is or your system preferences are, you are going to download it with that. And installation process, you are just going to follow the instruction. Okay, that's easy. Once you have downloaded and installed it, in your search bar you can type Anaconda Navigator. You just have to click on this Anaconda Navigator. It will take some time. So when you will open Anaconda Navigator, you will see this interface. So what you have to do, there are different things present. There are different notebooks or IDEs are present over here. With that we can work, like PyCharm is there, Anaconda AI Navigator is there, Toolbox is there, and different things are present over here. The one which is of our use is like this Jupyter notebook. We are going to do all the Python programming in this Jupyter notebook. For that, what you have to do is, once you have installed Anaconda Navigator, open it and then come in this Jupyter notebook and then click on this launch. So it will take some time. Here also read these instructions properly. Okay, once you will. Here we are on our Jupyter notebook IDE. Okay, so you can see these things present over here. These are the folders which are in your system. Means like in my system these are there, in your system it may be different. So if you want to create a file or open a file, you can create in these also, or else here you can see this new. If you click on this new, you can just directly create a Python conda, means environment based file, or you can open terminal or console, or new file is there. Directly you can create new file in the sense, now we can select this Python also, now as we are working with the Python only. But why new file? If you don't want to create Python file, or rather than different other file is there, then we can go with this new file. Or if you want to create a new folder, then you can go with this new folder also. I'm selecting this new folder, this is untitled. Give name whatever you want. I'll go with Python for data science, like this. I'm going to give name to this. You can give whatever you want. I can just double click on that and then it will select it. Now here I am going to create a Python file. So this is a Jupyter notebook which we have installed, opened. Now here we don't have to install Python and then install libraries are pre-installed in it. Okay, so here also you can see that Python conda environment base. So most of the things which are related to Python or which are related to data science, these have been installed in it. So now as we have opened this, what we are going to do is, let's write something in this. Now we will write our first Python code and explore some basics that will help us in data science. So let's jump right in. when we will work further or in the upcoming videos, I'll come with the tricks and techniques also which you can use in this Jupyter notebook. Okay, if you want to give the name to this Jupyter notebook, you can just double click it or single click it, and then whatever the name you want to give, you can give. So I will give it as first file, and then IPYNB. This is the extension of Jupyter notebook. Okay, and then you can click on this rename. So you can see here the first file, it is the name which we have given to this notebook. So there are many things present over here. Here is file, like if you want to take new file, new console, save this notebook, rename this notebook, download it, and then if you want to close, log out, shut down, and those things are present over here. In this edit, you can redo the things, undo the things, or those things are present. If you want to cut, this is known as cell. Okay, this thing is known as cell. So if you want to cut the cell, copy the cell, paste the cell below, paste cell above, shortcuts are also present over here. Okay, paste cell and replace it, delete and select, deselect, then those are things if you want to do, those are present in this edit also. Anything that is related to cell, we can edit it in this edit section. Okay, if you want to find, and rest of the things are present over here. In this view, file browser, open Jupyter Lab, and these all things are present. How we are going to use most of the things which are being used, those things also we will understand one by one when we will start coding in this. Run is there. If you want to execute any of the cell, like now I am typing here, let's just write something in the Python. Now this is a simple and universal thing, like if we are starting with any of the programming languages, we are writing hello world. So I am not going to go with it. I'm going to write as hello to my viewers. Sorry. Now who all are seeing this video, I don't know, but still, yeah. So I have written this, and then if I want to execute that, and then I can simply click on this run, or this is also present over here. Kernel is there. Now how we are going to run this, I'll show you, or I will tell you a trick for that, but wait for that. Okay, if you want to change the theme of their notebook, means like if you want to keep dark, high contrast theme, scroll bar, means if you want to change your workspace. Okay, this will consider as a workspace of a Jupyter notebook. And then if you want to change the settings in it, like if you want theme to change, color to change, and then the rest of the things are present over here. If you want any help, then you can see in this. I prefer, if you are new to it, if you have opened the Jupyter notebook for the first time, then you should go with this help section also. Okay, now here also there are some of the things present, like if you want to add a cell below, if you want to add a cell above, this is known as cell, right? Yeah. So if you want to do those things, if you want to go down, if you want to edit something in the upper cell, then you can go with this. If you want to delete any cell, then you can delete it from here. So those are things are also present over here. Now we want to execute this. Now I have made a code of hello viewers. I have said hello to my viewers, but I have not executed it, right? So what I have to do, I can simply go with this command enter option also, and it will run. It will show me the output if it is correct, or if there is any error, then it will show me error. Okay, but still, if it will run, means it will execute, it will show me the output, and then it will create a new cell also. Okay, so there are the shortcuts also. So if what you have to do is, if on Windows you are working, then you will just go with this command enter option. If now I am using Mac, so with here I have pressed shift and return. Whenever you are using shortcuts, it will seem like you are professional in it, you are pro in it, right? So we should know, but one by one we will explore the shortcuts. For right now, this much only. Okay, so I prefer you all to install Anaconda, make a setup of this Jupyter notebook, and understand that how this Jupyter notebook works if you are new to this. You made it to the end of this lesson. Great job. You are officially one step closer to becoming a data science pro. So let's understand what we have learned in this. So let's take a recap like what we have learned in this video. So we learned that what is data science and how it is used in real life. We explored how machine learning fits into data science. We discovered why Python is the ultimate tool for data science, and most importantly, we set up Python on our system and we are ready to start coding. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell me, why do you want to learn data science? What's one cool example of data science that excites you? So in the next video, we'll start with the Python basics and we'll learn like what are the things present over there. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Smash on that like button if you found this helpful. It really helps me to create more awesome content for you. Share this with a friend who wants to learn data science too. So alright, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, let's keep this data science journey rolling.